Hey guys, we're gonna announce the contest winners. Um, if you, for those that don't know, this is a contest for making an entire new fight attack for my OC Negi, and you can see there's the Negi button representing. All right, so before I get into like announcing the winners and all that other fancy stuff, I would just like to talk a little bit about the contest, the idea, the judges. It'll be pretty much brief, and a few gripes that I had that really are getting on my nerves. I would like to talk about. All right. First of all, the judges. The judges for this contest was me, Patriot 1776, which is AKA Noah, Neto Peener, Crash Legend 25, and a good friend, a longtime friend of mine, a guy who has helped me groom and built Nagy pretty much, Dan, or AKA Renee, Connor. Um, a real life friend, this guy I have had the honor to meet. He's right now co-writing and working on the arc of a manga. A good friend of mine. I'm not gonna use his real name. I'm just gonna say his name is Glenberg. He's been really helping me out big time. He's from here, so have been able to have one-on-one time with him with these entries as well. Those are the entries, and pretty much I picked those guys because I all knew them and I knew they had a good eye of what I was looking for. Now, next thing I want to say, what was I looking for in this contest? I was looking for something new, original, fresh, out the box, crazy, off the wall. Something new and original that was mind blowing. Something that, you know, was really going to change, it really could change the character and evolve the character. And it segues right into my gripes with the contest. There were some entries that, well, first of all, the general thing I really had a problem with was a lot of the entries came off looking the same. Black, white, gold. Black, white, gold. Black, white, gold. It's like people were afraid to use different colors. Guys, just because Negi's favorite colors are black and white doesn't mean you have to use them. And the gold thing doesn't mean anything either. It seems you guys were afraid and you thought that if I use this, I may please the judges because it looks like this costume. It has to look like that costume. And the problem is that a lot of the entries came off looking like other costumes that she already wears, which wasn't the idea. The new means brand new, as in like a new product, something that's new of its own, a standalone project. Like, for example, a new IP is like a new genre, a new franchise within itself, not just some segue or some like whatever. Like, there's no like side franchise of Ratchet and Clank. That's like what I'm saying. Like a new IP would be PlayStation also. That's a new IP because it's like an original game. I want it new. And for example, the main overview I can give you about a lot of the entries was everybody had to use black. Everybody had to use white. Everybody was using white. And there was a lot of gold. Some really did something interesting here. I'm not saying everybody did this, but overall, I really just didn't like that. I felt people were afraid, and I didn't really have people were trying to play it safe. This leads to my second gripe. There was one entry that didn't follow the rules at all. It's like and this led to me like people were rushing for no reason because there was another guy who also did this as well. He didn't not follow. He followed the rules, but he said he rushed, and I don't really like motherfuckers rushing. I'm just not to say that, but I don't like people rushing because I feel that you're not really putting forth your best effort into it, and you're really bad at managing your time. And I'm not saying I'm God here and I know everything and I never did the same thing before. I did this during when I was in college. Me and Ken, you guys talking to you guys throughout the year in college, and I learned from my mistake and I want to pass on my knowledge of saying, listen guys, if you want to commit to something, like I have to commit to these assignments, make sure I have to do this, fulfill all these obligations that I had to do in college, you're gonna have to make time and make a plan. Because all this rushing isn't very good for you. It's never good. And I just would like to say that, to that person that, yo, man, we cool and all. Just next time, really read the rules because you just didn't seem to read the rules. And I know we talked about this on the video already. This person, no, he knows who I'm talking about. Too. This person I'm talking about right now knows that it's him. We talked about it. I just would like to reiterate to what you and say, listen, dude, please do not do that again because it's just. I didn't tell you this in the comments, but that to be honest with you, that really was kind of an insult to me. And you're like, how? Well, it was an insult to me because you didn't seem to listen, and you just seemed to just draw whatever because you thought it was just draw whatever you want for Negi. Fight a tire. What does that not? Can you not? You did you not take time to process that and read the rules and understand? Processing. My mom always talks about this. That's another reason why I'm being a little bit quote unquote harder on somebody on you guys because my mom tells me about this too. Never rush into it. Don't be like, oh, you can't just be rushing into stuff like that. Gotta read it, process it, and all this stuff. And another thing is that you had all this time, and the same thing goes to everybody else. If you haven't started your entry, read the rules, read them over again. Make sure you know what you're doing before you just jump right in. Another thing will be I'm not gonna get into like the scrap thing when people looking at the shit earlier than I want them to. That ain't gonna be a problem. But I know what I'm gonna do in the future to fix that problem. But I think what I would like to really talk about was how. Okay, my mind's almost blanking right there for a second. Was how people. How was it? Was how people didn't. There was one guy who didn't. No, I honestly think he doesn't never seen a boxing match in his life. Not even trying to be rude here. He doesn't know what a boxing tower is, but it kind of made me feel awkward when he said that he wanted to make something that was very practical to a boxing ring. Oh wait, now I remember. Oh wait, now I remember what I want to say. Oh yeah, asking for like references and idea of personality so you can understand that. Now everybody didn't have this issue, but when we're writing about my characters on Negi, I'm gonna have information on the page already. I shouldn't get noted. You asking me, can you link it to me, please? I mean, dude, you can go on my page. Like, you gotta like use some assumptions. Use your intuition. That can you not go to my bios? That like, because one person asked, can you need to understand the personality and feeling of this character? I'm like, well, I did a nice thing link to him because it was. I'm not like mega popular where I have 100 dudes bothering me, but I still don't like to do that. I mean, because it doesn't take that hard. It doesn't take that long to go to Cook Gallery, and I have a list of photos of pretty much everything important to me. I do is in there. I shouldn't really get people like, I need to link to this. I need to link to that. I need to link to this. Like if you having trouble, like, I need reference to Negi. Well, there's a folder called OC Commissions. Go to that folder. Hey, look, there's Negi right there. All right, you know, and and that's just like I wanted to get that out there too. And another person also had that issue too, where it's like she was actually using my journal skin currently to do the color skin thing for Negi, and I was like, why are you doing that? Because I actually watched her on live stream do it. So I sent her a picture of it, and I'm like, you know what, I did because I was up really early. And I was like, whatever, do it. But I don't really need to do that. People got to think. I really should not have to hand you everything. Back in one of my teachers back in I think grade school told me, I'm not gonna spoon feed you information. You gotta figure stuff out for yourself. And one of my college professors told me that too. I can't speed phone you everything you need, guys. Because I now do I have a life and I have to make sure everything, all my obligations are being fulfilled. You're gonna have to like think, okay, this is his character. Is there any information on this character? I shouldn't really have to go ask the creator of this character because if this guy is going the extra mile to have a contest and all these other nice things about this character, you should go look up and go to the gallery. Really, there's a few simple clicks, and I really hate that people can't really do this. It really gets on my nerves. I'm nice to link people things, but I really want to stop doing that. Like, if you want to check out like one of my fanfics, and the fanfic photos right there. I mean, Cream the Kisser, you just type it in, go to my gallery, you just type it in the circle, and it may pop up. Not even may pop, it will pop up. My bad. But yeah. Okay, we have 9 minutes in. Well, I might let's cut the video short here, but I'm gonna take this time out to just give my overall thoughts. It was a really fun contest. It was a lot of good fun contest, a lot of strong entries, very entertaining, very interesting contest to say the least. I had a lot of fun going through all the entries. Yeah, I had a few gripes, but I didn't really overall hate the contest. This is just for future reference, guys. I don't want you to hate me from this. I don't hate you. I don't want you to hate me from this or think of my ass or a bitch. Because at the end of the day, it's all for this shoot. It's all for this girl. It's all for her. Um, but yeah, once again, just want to say Don't feel restricted. Don't be afraid. And next time I'm doing a drawing contest that involves my character NegInk, black, white, and gold, they're gonna be banned. So please don't use those colors. You're not. Please. By the way, when I mean black, white, and gold be banned, I'm talking like you're gonna draw something with those colors. Yeah, don't use them. But you're like, her hair. Well, I'm like, that's her hair. That's fine. That's her hair. That's her hair color. I don't want you to give her a different hair color. No. But I'm like, if I do another fight attire contest, I want different colors. I don't want black. I don't want black, black, white, and gold. I don't really want that. No. I don't want that. But alright then, in the next part I'm going to talk about the winners. I'm gonna announce the winners, and I'm gonna say why this person deserved this spot. All right, then. I'll see you in part 2.